What is going on YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today we're going to be talking about the run that TSNP HUMBL had. Holy smokes, guys. I also want to talk about a little bit more because I do know a lot of videos, a lot of content is being put out about the amazing information that dropped and really was probably a big catalyst that caused this stock to run. Obviously, a lot of people are climbing on board with this stock because they truly see the vision that Brian Foote, the CEO, has for this company. And a lot of people see the vision of the company really playing out. And they're very, very transparent. They want everyone to know exactly what they're doing. And that makes it a little bit easier to invest into a company like this. So I'm going to talk about all that. I'm definitely going to go through a timeline that was really presented to the entire social media platform. I think it was amazing to really see the information kind of in a picture form so you can kind of go through and really check off the boxes and see things that they've accomplished up to this point. And we're going to talk about what's next because, well, there's a lot coming for this company, and that is what's coming next. So if you're interested in HUMBL, currently ticker symbol TSNP, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. Dive in and really just unload this information. I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's time to get into the video. Let's go. Like many of you today, I saw this run happen and I was just in shock and awe. Not because I didn't expect it, it's just because I felt like it was well overdue. I felt like this run had been bottling up, and we expected it to just burst the way it did. I don't know if maybe I'm the only one that expected that to happen, but it was phenomenal. And I could see all over social media platforms, people just in excitement, pure excitement that this company had made some announcements again, and it just started to do some amazing things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to briefly touch on one of the catalysts that I feel caused this run. But obviously, guys, there's a lot of hype. A lot of people believe in the direction. A lot of people are starting to believe in Brian Foote, his excitement that he puts out in conference calls. I mean, it's just beyond amazing. And if you are a part of this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's just swing on over here, talk about some of the information, and then we're going to really take it a step further. So the first piece, and a lot of people are covering this, is the fact that HUMBL Financial launches block ETX products in over 100 countries. In the conference call that we had a couple weeks ago, they originally said it was going to be 40 countries. It sounds like this has really ramped up and has just taken it to a new level, guys. I mean, 100 countries is amazing. They're charging $4.99, it sounds like, for each one. So they are generating revenue. And that's something you really want to see, especially for a company that is traded over the counter like this. You want to start to generate revenue and get things going. So we're just going to dive into this briefly. It says Tesoro Enterprises, TSNP, which hopefully soon will be HMBL, HUMBL, which will soon be renamed HUMBL Inc. Announced today that the product launch of its block exchange traded index ETXs, which are a version of an ETF. Very cool. Line up in over 100 countries across North America, Latin America, Asia, Middle East, Africa, and the Caribbean. It says the initial block ETXs include, and obviously there's a lot of them right here. So block 3, block 5, block 10, block government, block platform, block global enterprise, block RSI, block fractals, block MACD, and VI. It says and block oscillator. So clearly a lot of options right there. It's not currently available in America or the United States, and the reason is just because there's a lot of regulations that have to go in place, and they've talked about that. Brian Foote's talked about that. So I'm not going to dive way into this thing and just really start to bore you guys, because that's not what I'm here to do. We're going to talk about the next piece, and I think I'm really excited to provide this. So this piece that I'm going to provide now really just started, like I said, populating across social media platforms. I'm not even actually sure who posted it, if it actually was HUMBL or if someone just really did some amazing due diligence. I know one of the people that is a part of my Discord, who's been an OG on this channel for a long time, Randy, he sent it to me, and then I had a couple other people send it to me. So we're going to dive into this and really talk about This is a lot of information, guys, and it truly hyped me up just reading it. It is loaded with information. So let's get into this right away. It says HUMBL Catalyst, starting with number 1, HUMBL Merchant Deal Days, December 2020. Check that off the box. HUMBL Studio launched, that was completed. HUMBL X Shop launched, checked. HUMBL filed Web3 patent pending. Obviously, that occurred in 2020. It says pursuing merger acquisition and country rights. It says coming. So that's one to kind of expect. And it's dated at Q1 of 2021. And guys, they have been hitting their timelines. In the conference call, Brian Foote said that this company has been working 20 hours plus days. They might have pulled that back just a little bit, but this company is going, full steam ahead. They're doing some amazing things. So they're getting things accomplished. It says the NXP CEO invested $10 million, supports company and investors, invested $10 million, retired over 500 million shares, benefits investors. CEO named Best Startup Company of Block 33 in 2019. CEO HUMBL Forbes Reports Startup Watch, which we talked about in a couple of our videos. It says HUMBL website updated, which added the financial piece. Very, very cool. HUMBL launched blockchain ETX index in 100 countries. That was the major headline that we just talked about. It says mobile wallet and merchant hub launching global Q1 of 2021 coming, and it sounds like it's coming quickly. And then soon to launch payment apps global, US, Latin America, Oceania, APAC. And that's another one that sounds like it's coming soon. HUMBL, no dilution or basically no dilution in 2021. That's amazing information, guys. If that truly is the case, they don't dilute, then this is going to be phenomenal. I mean, I already believe it, but that's another major piece right there. HUMBL goal to list on the New York Stock Exchange Q3 of 2021, and that says coming mid-2021. Now, I've heard a couple things. I've heard some people say the New York Stock Exchange, and I've heard some people say the NASDAQ. I did do some research, and this company has a massive market cap already, and we're going to talk about that once we hit the chart. But I could see either one. I don't know which one you guys feel would be the best. So if you think one or the other, go ahead and list that down in the comments and let me know why. I'm 100% interested to find out why you think either one. But I think it's pretty cool that they listed that on here. It says number 1 traded stock investor hub blockchain sector. TSNP stock price increased over 3,000% past month from November to December. And I'm sure that that's well above that now because of the run today. Phenomenal. TSNP reached 52-week high, stock price high of 52 cents. Well, we're well past that right now. And then it says HUMBL mobile wallet, HUMBL apps 50% cheaper than competitors. News spreading over 27,000 stock twit viewers. I think that's up a little bit. And it says significant exposure. Obviously, with this hitting 100 countries, you're getting a lot more exposure. Blockchain banking forecast growth $4.4 trillion by 2024. HUMBL disrupting banking industry as Uber, I think they meant to say, Uber did to the taxi service. So yeah, they meant to put Uber. Seeking Alpha releases article, HUMBL is unicorn worth $1 billion with no public funds. And then it says HUMBL Financial on Times Square Jumbotron, which really was a monster piece. And I'm starting to see some more billboards pop up. I think I saw something, a billboard posted somewhere over in Europe, and it was just a massive sign. So, guys, this thing is getting the exposure that it needs. But, a lot of the time, companies like this are just getting hype, and they don't really have a lot of things in place. This company has a lot in place. They're making major moves, and they're doing them quickly, and they're proving it as they're doing. And I think that's what's significant, especially with this being over the counter. I know a lot of people are explaining why they chose over-the-counter market, and I think that is very significant and very unique because now they can work their way to getting to a New York Stock Exchange or a NASDAQ option. I mean, extremely cool. So what is next for this company? Well, one of the biggest pieces that I think a lot of people keep talking about, and it just hasn't quite happened yet, whether they're just still going through the process, maybe there is a hiccup, we're just not sure, and that is going to be a ticker change. I think once they change from TSNP to HMBL, I think that is just a massive catalyst for this company. I think that just shows the final step from, getting away from that, and they're fully now HUMBL, and they're making making massive strides. I think that's number one I would like to see. Number two, I'd like to see them go out and do maybe an acquisition or two, or maybe go out and do some major partnership with something. Really show another significant step in making a huge stride forward. Not that this company's not doing that, but it would be nice to see them actually go out and just engulf somebody, or, get a major partnership. I think that would be phenomenal. And then obviously, I would like to see them continuing to unveil and do a lot more things with the app, and doing a lot more things with obviously HUMBL Pay, and just a lot more with the HUMBL Financial. Obviously, we're seeing it just pop up left and right on social media. People are like, hey, it's now available here. I've been seeing it here. I'm telling you guys, the due diligence that is done for this company on social media platforms is amazing. And like I said in the very beginning of this, it is well deserved. This company is putting in the time, they're putting in the effort, they're doing exactly what they have said they were going to do. And it seems like every call, they're very transparent. So these are some of the things that I think we will see next, expect to see next. I've had a ton of people ask me, what is your price target, Lucas? What do you expect this to do? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really think, and it's kind of easy, a very short-term expectation. I do foresee $1 to $1.50 here within the next month, or even, relatively soon. It could be less than a month. I think $1 to $1.50 is not out of the realm, and you're going to guys see this on this chart. But long-term, it's very hard to determine, because there's a lot of things that could continue to happen that could really be major catalysts and cause this thing to continue to do parabolic things. That's what this company could potentially do on a consistent basis, just because more and more people become aware. And if they were to go to a major, let's say they do go to the New York Stock Exchange, or maybe they end up finding a way to the NASDAQ, that just opens the door for a lot more opportunity. So really, it's hard for me to say exactly where I envision the price being, let's say, by the end of this year, just because there's so much that could happen in a time span that this thing could just go extreme numbers. So short term, I'm going to say $1 to $1.50. On the major extreme, in a very short period of time, I could see $2. But I'm going to stick with the $1 to $1.50 range, and I could see us kind of settling in there for a little bit until a lot more information comes out. So now we're going to dive into the chart. TSNP, which hopefully will be HMBL very soon. So today, guys, it opened at 48 cents. And I was like, okay, it's going to be a normal day. Cool. This thing, this thing got ready to go, locked and loaded, and took off like a rocket. It hit a high of 72.5, which 72 cents is amazing for this company. As low as 48. So basically, it had a little blip at the beginning and then took off. So the volume today was 187.2 million. Its current market cap is 2.218 billion, guys, for an over-the-counter that is just basically starting out with its true, form. That's amazing, guys. That truly is amazing. 52-week high is the 72.5. 52-week low is 0. And its average volume is 205.3 million. So as you guys can see, it did close today at 66.5. That was a run of 44.10%. That's amazing. Truly amazing. So this is a 6-month chart. And as you guys can see, when things started to really become a little bit more relevant, they started having some talks. Obviously, they had the first conference call. Then they had the second conference call. Obviously, they announced that they would be doing the 40 countries. It became 100 countries. They announced that they would be incorporating the ETX. That's all becoming extremely relevant. So, guys, TSNP, HUMBL is doing some amazing things. I could not be more excited myself to be invested into this company. I could not be more excited that I have 30,000 shares. I just think that this company is going to be doing tons and tons of things moving into the future. I'm just beyond excited. I'm beyond excited to be a part of this community of people who are involved with this. It's just a very positive community. And so I'm beyond excited, guys, to just see what the capabilities truly are. I see so many people compare this thing, stock price wise, to a PayPal. Mind you, PayPal is currently trading at 250 and some change. That's unbelievable if it were to ever get to that. So we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm telling you guys, you got me absolutely hyped to provide this video. I mean, truly excited. I'm beyond excited to be a part of this community. I think it's going to be a special community, so much positivity, and you get so much due diligence just by searching this thing. It's amazing. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this company goes, what they're capable of doing. It's just going to be phenomenal. And I've seen, like I said, I've seen tons of people compare it to PayPal, so we're just going to have to hold on ourselves. I do want to remind you guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video is for pure entertainment purposes only, and that's exactly what I'm here to do, is entertain. And you guys know how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, have a good day.